Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles, and that is right, it is time for the brand new 8.30 patch on Fortnite. And man, this one is a big one. This one's like 3, 4, 5, 6 gigabytes in size, depending on what console or platform you're playing on. There's going to be a lot of stuff added in this patch, and we're going to dive straight into it right now. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. If you are, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you're new around here. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Click subscribe button, click the notification bell, click all. That way you'll never miss out on the video goes live on the channel. And if you miss any of my Fortnite stuff, there'll be a Fortnite Season 8 playlist in the description box and on screen at the end of this video, so make sure you go and check them out. And also I hope you guys are going to enjoy the video in the background. This was a recent 43 kill game of Team Rumble that I was playing. I jumped into a game the other night just to go and check out the loot lake digging site. It turned out to be a fantastic game. I landed, I checked out the dig site, and then I went and I pulled off 43 kills in Team Rumble, which is, considering there's 20 people on my team, it's first people to get to 100. 43 out of 100 is pretty damn good. I absolutely popped off. It was insane. It blew my old record away, which was like 32 or 35 kills. And overall, very happy with that one. So hopefully you guys like the gameplay in the background. And don't forget to be using code Doodles in the Fortnite item shop when buying skins. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra, but Epic kick back a little bit of the revenue towards the channel to help support and grow it further. But for now, let's dive straight into the brand new 8.30 patch notes. Let's do it. And the first thing we've got is the brand new Reboot van. This has been teased for a while. It's been in the in-game files for a while. We've all known that it is going to happen, and today it finally is. It says, never give up, never surrender, bring eliminated teammates back into battle with the Reboot van, drop in now and become the hero your team needs. And basically how this is going to work is that when you're playing duos or squads, when one of your teammates dies, you'll get a card, much like in games like Apex Legends and Realm Royale, where basically you'll get the card, then you've got to go to one of the respawn vans and use it, and then your teammate is brought back to life. However, these can only be used once. There's one in every name location on the map, but they can only be used once and then they'll disappear. So if another team's already got there, then you are out of luck, unfortunately. And then also, it's going to make it quite difficult to use because obviously there's one in every name location, but with the map getting ever increasingly smaller, especially when it gets to the late game, there might only be one location on the map that you can get to, and obviously there's a good chance someone else has already used it. So although it's a super cool concept, it's not a guarantee you're going to be able to bring your teammate back. But yeah, it's definitely something that's needed in the game. I think this will kind of counteract the fact that you don't get health and mats on kills anymore, especially in duos and squads. So it definitely could make things a little bit easier for those players and definitely make the experience a little bit better. Moving on, we've got the Buccaneers Bounty event. It says, drop in and arm yourselves during the Buccaneers Bounty event. Test your skills in a fresh LTM every single day and collect your very own treasure in the form of in-game rewards by completing free challenges. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is part of the LTM competition that they held, where people could create their own LTMs and they choose the best and put them in the game. Don't know whether it's anything to do with that, but we are getting some free rewards from the 10th, which is today. Actually, let's have to check the calendar there. Until the 15th, there's going to be some free rewards that we can get, probably back blings, loading screens, maybe a pickaxe, stuff like that as well. But it's free stuff we can get in the game, so make sure you go and check them out. Make sure you go and play these LTMs. Make sure you get yourself all those lovely rewards. It says, next up, it says, limited time modes fly explosives. This mode combines explosive fun of the high explosive LTM with the jetpack. Take to the skies and blast everyone else back to the lobby. Only one explosive weapon can be found in this mode. Floor loot spawners will occasionally spawn jetpacks. Jetpacks are only available in this mode in Battle Royale. Reduced storm wait time and rocket ammunition capped at 120. So pretty much it's rocket launchers, grenade launchers, C4, grenades, all that sort of stuff with jetpacks. Pretty much what it's going to be. Should be a lot of fun. Chance that only be squads. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun for sure. Definitely go and check it out if you get a chance. Now next up, we're moving over to the weapons and items section. It says Reboot vans. Reboot vans have now been added to the map on all major POIs, which is point of interest. When squad members are eliminated, they now drop their Reboot card, which can be collected by other squad members. Reboot vans are disabled in solos, big team, limited time modes such as Team Rumble, and any modes with respawn enabled. Reboot cards remain in the world for 90 seconds after they've been dropped. Pickup interaction time is 0.5 seconds. Bringing the Reboot card to Reboot vans will bring each squad member whose card has been collected back into battle. Collected Reboot cards can be turned in by any squad member regardless of which member picked up a card. Interaction time is 10 seconds. It's going to take 10 seconds for you to actually use the card, which is obviously going to leave you very much open to being attacked. Reboot van goes on cooldown and could not be activated again for 120 seconds. Right, so it doesn't disappear. People did say it was going to disappear. There was a rumour that it was going to disappear after it had been used, but apparently you can use it once every 2 minutes. So I'm assuming if you use it, that means another team on the map can't use it for another 2 minutes after that. But at least it can be used multiple times. So obviously in the end game, it does mean that it is possible to bring your teammates back. The rebooted squad member returns with 100 health, 1 common pistol, 36 light ammo and 100 wood. Man, they don't give you a great deal there. So you lose all of your inventory when you die, still like you would in any game anyway. So basically, you can still get all good loot when you kill someone in the game. 1 common pistol, man, they are not giving you much at all, but at least they're giving you something. So obviously then you need to try and find some loot or hope that a teammate's got a spare gun that they can drop you. But obviously if you go into the respawn van, it could be something you'll take into account where maybe your team member who's got a bit of space will pick up some of your old loot and go and help you out when you come back into the game. Infantry rifles being decreased from 40-42 to 38-40. Fall off damage at maximum range increased from 26-28 to 32-34. So I'm assuming the guns got weaker, but it can fire further. The poison dart trap damage ticks will no longer cause the camera to shake repeatedly. They fixed an issue that occasionally prevented weapon fire from queuing for shotguns after switching weapons without repressing the fire key. They fixed an issue where if a clinger is attached to a player and they enter the baller, it wouldn't deal damage. Fixed sniper rifles play and fire elimination twice per shot from the point of view of other players. Fixed grenade projectile trajectories, lagging behind slightly when moving on rotating. Fixed traps not activating if a player blocks line of sight with a structure, then the structure is destroyed. They fixed the balloon sound effect occasionally playing when entering a vehicle without balloons being active. They fixed an issue with single shot weapons not reloading properly while in targeting mode. They fixed peppers not granting movement speed while walking. They fixed the minigun rev up and rev down sound effects, persistent after boosting on a drift board. They fixed an issue with zip liners after losing the launch pad that could cause the player to jump higher. They fixed an issue with players getting knocked backwards when firing the pirate cannon upwards. They fixed pirate cannons getting stuck in the indefinite horizontal rotation. They fixed an issue with boom bore not showing up with the visualized sound effect options. They fixed an issue with vehicles shot by boom bore not playing hit notification sound effects. They fixed an issue with the boom bore having longer than expected projectile trail effects. They fixed an issue with the boom bore projectile effects occasionally flying through enemies, and they fixed the spelling of it in the elimination feed with the boom bore. So the boom bore is the brand new weapon that came in last week's update, and it's clear that there was a lot of issues with it, so now they have fixed it a little bit. It's a super cool weapon, I dig it a lot. Moving on to the gameplay section, it says Buccaneers Bounty Event, a different limited time mode rotating every day from April 10th to April 15th. Drop in and complete free challenges to earn in-game rewards. Increase the spawn rate of treasure maps for the duration of the event. Floor loots being increased from 0.25 to 0.5, and chests has been increased from 1.55 to 3.05. All aspect ratios will have the same vertical FOV on Mac and PC. In the near future, ultra-wide monitors will be limited to 16:9 in competitive game modes. Added separate controller sensitivities for building and editing structures, which is fantastic. I've been wanting that for a while. The glider redeploy item is now sorted to the right, along with other consumables, and all assorted consumables is to the right, which is good because that's something that's definitely needed. And I'm glad that they've implemented that. It's only a small change, but it's definitely one that I've been after, and one that's really annoying when basically you pick up a glider and then you got to go back and try and fix your inventory early on. It's much easier to have it to the right. It makes more sense. And they've added the ability to cycle hotbar items when gliding, which is good because obviously when you glide, then you can go and switch the weapon out that you're going to need when you aren't gliding anymore. So yeah, that makes sense. We've heard the feedback that hit markers are sometimes seen for shots but don't apply damage, so we're going to delay showing them until the servers confirm the hit. That happened to me the other day actually. This one happened to me the other day. I shot someone with a shotgun, near perfect headshot. Near perfect headshot. The pellets were on them. Everything, the gun had fired. I've actually got a picture. The gun was actually firing. And then I got killed. Which sucked. It confirmed the hit. I hit him near perfect headshot. The gun had fired. Then I got killed. And he took no damage. And that absolutely sucks. Because obviously the game, you can't draw in Fortnite. There's no way two people can die at the same time in the end game. Which means you can't get a draw royale. Whatever you want to call it. Basically, someone has always got to win. That applies to any gunfight in the game. Two people can't die at the same time from each other. So basically, if you shoot one and he shoots, one of you is going to die. and that's how it is. And unfortunately on that occasion it was me, so that was pretty damn annoying. They fixed sniper damage not causing damaged players to play reaction animation. They've adjusted how storm damage is applied so that players entering the storm will have a set amount of time before damage is applied. This initial instance of damage will start 1 second after entering the storm. They fixed an issue where players would incorrectly edit structures behind them while backed up close to a player-built wall. Happens quite often. Players dropping in warm-up will not award eliminations if another player causes them to receive fall damage. Fixed traps being hidden underneath certain floor pieces that do not completely align with the grid. Moving on to competitive, obviously the World Cup is starting in just a few days. They've got the new tournament April 13th and 14th. This is the first open week qualifier with a $1 million total prize pool. Top performers in each server region will qualify for the Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City. It's a solo game mode. You've got to reach Champion League in Arena, so Division 7 in order to participate. Region lock is in effect, so basically you can only play on one region each week. So the first match of the competition that you play on, that will lock you to that region. So you can't maybe go on EU, then go and try in NA East and NA West. Obviously try and increase your chances of qualifying. You can only play on one region per qualifier. April 13th, all eligible players who are in Division 7 can play. In round 2, the top 3,000 players from round 1 will qualify at the finals where the prize pool will be distributed. And I believe you've got to be in the top 2,000 to get any money at all from this prize pool. And obviously the top 1 to 8, depending on the region, will get invited to New York City to go and play in the finals, which has got a minimum $75,000 prize pool just for showing up. You can come in last in New York and still get 75 grand, so that's pretty damn nice for those players that are good enough. I've only got 100 points so far in Arena, but I've barely played it because I know that there's no chance I'm going to be able to qualify for any of this stuff. I'm not going to be in the top 3,000 players any time that I play, so I kind of haven't bothered playing it that much. But I might grind a little bit, try and get the 300 points, maybe try and participate a little bit, even if it's a couple of weeks delayed. I might give it a go if I get the chance. I'll see how it all pans out. Tournament rewards can now be viewed directly in each tournament session. Server replays now available on leaderboards for PC players, and they've improved the clarity of which tournament region is currently being viewed. Moving on to the performance, it says various level streaming platform optimization for Switch and Xbox One to reduce cases where players see blurry buildings, which is good because when you land in Tilted Towers, half the time it looks like you're playing on the N64. So I'm really glad that they've improved the performance of that. They've improved texture stream performance and memory overhead on the Switch. They've improved the performance for traps, and they've improved the performance of the challenges UI. They've fixed a source of hitches due to spawn and weapon drops. They've fixed a source of hitches due to replay recording. They've implemented a fix that should resolve cases of invisible characters after skydiving. There's new separate in-air audio tell for enemies, more of an incoming audio tell that should give more awareness when enemies drop in you from above. They've reduced volume of building audio loops when being structures are being built. This sound is now ducked by enemy footsteps and gunfire. Prevent unnecessary noise when lots of building are placed in quick succession. Slightly increase the volume of footsteps below the player and increase the volume of the landing sounds of enemy footsteps. They fix an issue where all off-screen enemy footsteps and weapon switches reloads will be silent for more than 5 players nearby. They fix an issue where the boom ball wasn't playing the correct vehicle damage notification sound. Vehicle controls can now be hidden in the HUD options. They've added a minimum maximum value to the in-game FPS overlay and added the option to show FPS on all supported platforms. Push to talk, they've enabled the option on consoles and defaulted the option to off for consoles. Wraps can now be applied to most weapons. Everything that doesn't fit elsewhere is now covered by a catch-all misc slot in the locker. The health bar for vehicles being adjusted now to display the health value of vehicles. They fixed an issue with the friends list always displaying notification symbol in the front end. They fixed a rare crash that was occurring when loading effects when viewing a replay. They fixed certain items such as glider not displaying their count properly for spectators. They've added some mobile fixes as well. They've added some creative fixes as well. They've added a lot of save the world stuff as well. And that's about it. There's a lot of stuff there still in the patch notes, so I'm not going to dive into that one too much because we obviously want to talk about the Battle Royale stuff. Most of you guys play Battle Royale, very few people play Save the World. So if you guys want to go and check them out, the patch notes will be in the description box. But yeah, as you can see, a very, very big patch. There's so much stuff to talk about today. There's going to be the respawn vans. We've got the new LTM event with free rewards. We've got new LTMs. We've got a lot of fixes. We've got the World Cup starting in 3 days time. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world of Fortnite. and this is obviously going to be the big patch before the start of the World Cup. So hopefully people can get practice up, hopefully people like any changes added in the game. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. Like I said, I'm not qualified for the World Cup yet. Whether I manage to get qualified in time to participate in any of the qualifiers, I don't know. I haven't been playing it a great deal because I know there's no chance that I'm winning any sort of cash in the World Cup. But it would be nice to at least participate in the qualifiers, maybe take on some more experienced players, maybe just see if I can improve a little bit because of that. So who knows, I might have to jump in and play some more arena mode over the coming days and try and get myself qualified. But yeah, that is going to wrap up the 8.30 patch notes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the footage of my 43 Team Rumble game in the background as well. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, click all. That way you'll never miss out on the video that goes live on the channel. And if you want to check out any of my Fortnite stuff, there'll be a Fortnite playlist in the description box on screen for you guys at the end of this video. So make sure you go and check it out. And make sure you guys are sticking around just because it helps support the channel a lot. I do a lot of Fortnite content, so make sure you're sticking around and watching all that. I try and produce some good content, including challenge location guides and all that good stuff as well. And if you guys do play Fortnite, which I'm guessing you guys do because you're watching this video right now, make sure that you're using support creator code Doodles in the Fortnite item shop when buying skins. It helps support the channel so much. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra, but they kick back a little bit of revenue from the purchases to the channel to help grow it even further. But on that note, that is the end of the video, guys. My name is Doodles. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.